Okay, guys, let me back out a little bit here. This is a clubhouse that we're going to refinish the countertops today. Well, in the next couple of days. We got a little bit of repair work. We're going to do all this FORMICA. And we're doing this, which is a portable, little movable stovetop. We're going to do that one as well. What we've got today, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I do this, is we've got some ripples. You can see, I don't know if you can see how bad that is. But there is, I mean, it's bumpy, it's wavy here, and it goes back and forth. Of course, it happens to FORMICA like this all the time, these pieces. The water seeps into these cracks and it swells up the particles, board, whatever's inside. And of course, we're going to glue some pieces back down. Got another repair here, and then I've got more wavy right here. So instead of just slapping Bondo on top of all of this, we're actually going to go towards semi-level and cut this out. Level out, make sure it's good and dry. There's no moisture, no nothing inside of that. Make sure it's nice and level. Once it's level, then we're going to use our Duraglass or our Bondo glass. We're going to use this. It's extremely hard. I've used it on a couple other projects, which you probably have. If you haven't seen, go back and check out my other video that's fixing a hole in a steel tub. Once we do that, then we're going to sand it out. We're going to level it. We're going to block it, make it as level as possible, and then we're going to use our other filler primer, which is our tub primer. It's white. So it goes over the top of that and fills any little air bubbles or pinholes. It makes it nice and level. Now, depending on how bad this is, we're really going to work this to try to make it as level as we can. But we'll get started and we'll show you what we're doing. Okay. What we did is we just took our regular knife. This cut pretty easy. Just have to go over it a couple times and it snaps right out. This side was really raised up, so this board, which I know is straight, it was rocking back and forth. But we took the DA sander with 100 grit sandpaper on it and just, now you can see it's pretty much level all the way across. So now what we'll do, all the way to the back, it's level. So what we'll do is, they actually had termites right here. You can see all the little tunnels. I don't know if you can see them now, but because I kind of chipped it away. And what we're going to do is we're going to shop back all this stuff out, and then we will put our skim coat of Bondo on it, block it out, and we'll sand down the most of it and block it out, and then we'll put our filler Bondo on top of it to smooth out any imperfections. And now you can see on these pieces here, see they're bowed. So that tells you how much it was waved. It had a big wave in it. So when you put these side by side, that's how much tension. You see that? That's how much it would swell up. And then of course this is just kind of a plastic composite of some sort. And then it took the shape over time. Now, I don't know if you could actually, I've thought about doing this, is cutting out a piece. And if it was straight, then using a sealant to seal it back down, and then only have to fill these cracks, smooth them out, and then fill these cracks. This way it would be a flat surface when you spray over it. But because this has a bow in it, you can't do that unless you put heavy weight on it, and I just don't want to do that after you glue it down. This is not something I want to try on the customers. I'll probably do it on one of these I find in the junkyard or someone throwing away. I thought about too is taking a heat gun and putting some heat to it, and then maybe it would relax and flatten out, and then you could put something on it it's like PVC pipe. You get it really hot, you mold it, and then it cools down and it takes that shape. So I'm not saying that this is like PVC pipe, but I'm saying that you can do PVC pipe that way, plumbing pipe, and get this to flatten out to where when you put it down, it didn't have a bow in it. It didn't want to spring back. And then you could do some kind of refinishing that way. But this is now leveled. We've still got a couple more spots to do. What we're going to do as well is, because this goes down, and it's pretty level all the way across to here, but this folds down. We're going to actually run tape across here, and we're going to take our Bondo and we're going to just kind of fill in those low spots and then build it up to there to where it's actually a little more straight, and make that look a little cleaner edge. And then we'll get all that done and I'll show you how it looks. And this one's not as bad. This one's just got a little raise on one side, so it'll have to come out from here a couple inches, it's maybe right here, and this can be smoothed out pretty easy. This, I think what we're going to do is just fill this, because I don't know, because of this angle and where it's at, I don't know if I'm going to cut this piece off and smooth it out. Or maybe I'll just take a sander to this and try to smooth it down a little bit as much as I can. But pieces like this are coming loose. And we did one over here. This one was coming loose as well, but we used, where'd it go, Ryan? We used this stuff right here. If you have never used this, this is Marine. It's adhesive sealant by 3M, the 5200, the fast cure. This stuff, go online. Yeah, go online and look this up and see. There is one guy that does tests on sealants, on adhesives like this, and he'll glue 2x4s together and he'll put them under pressure. This stuff doesn't break loose. It actually tears the 2x4. It does not break loose. It'll tear chunks out of the 2x4 as he puts weight to it and pressure. Check that out. But we'll get finished up on this a little bit more further, and then I'll bring you back. What we've done, we did our Bondo glass, filled everything in, leveled everything out. Now, they had a little issue with termites, which you saw earlier, and this was very squishy right here. Now, yes, we would normally take this out and replace it, but that wasn't in the budget, so we just decided to go ahead and fill it with the Duraglass. Now it is no longer squishy, it's actually pretty hard. There is a slight bump here, which we're going to level and float out with all these little pinholes and little areas like this. All these little spots here along the edges are going to be filled with our polyfill. And this one has been done, and then this one floated. So next we're going to put this on and we'll come back to you. All right. Okay, I forgot to show you the other step with the white Bondo polyfill after we sanded everything out. But the finished product speaks for itself. I mean, we did a lot of work on it to smooth it out all the way to the window. And this is the rest of it. And all the way over there. And that. So if you guys have any questions, look us up. taken4graniteoc.com. And that's taken4, F-O-R, graniteoc.com. Look at our website. Give us a call. Subscribe for more videos. If you have any questions, just hit us up on YouTube, because this will be on where you were looking at. This is on YouTube, so send us a question. Thanks for watching.